So we all know by now how horrible of a company Disney is. And I'm not defending Disney in any way, shape, or form or making excuses, but it's not just Disney that do shady nonsense like what we're looking at here in this video. They're all terrible people. They're all terrible companies because at the end of the day, they don't care about anything besides the bottom dollar and making money. They'll scam out their business partners. They clearly don't care about the fans. All they care about is making money. That's why I don't understand when people get really excited about a mega corporation like Disney or Amazon or whatever manhandling an IP that we all love and cherish, because these companies are not capable of creating anything out of love. They care about bottom dollar and making money. They'll make sequels just for the sake of doing it because it might make them money. They don't care about the actual story. They're focused on merchandise and toy sales, right? You would think by now that a lot of these companies realize that if they give the fans what they desire and they take care of the fan base by producing a really good product, they're going to make tons and tons of money by doing so. But again, these companies do not care about that at all. They just try, how can we make as much money as possible that can go into our pockets? And like I said, not even their own business partners are safe from the shady ways of Disney and some of these other massive corporations. So as you can see here, Disney sued by a film financier TSG over a chilling example of Hollywood accounting. Basically, they stole hundreds of millions of dollars from a financing partner. None of this should be surprising whatsoever. Like I said, these people are terrible, but let's dive in just to see. So in a lawsuit filed Tuesday, TSG says the 20th Century Studios and Disney tried to use nearly every trick in the Hollywood accounting book to short them hundreds of millions of dollars in connection with its investments in films such as Avatar: The Way of the Water. John Berlinski, which is TSG's attorney who also represented Scarlett Johansson during her lawsuit, says that Disney had and continues to have every incentive to do anything and everything they can to attempt to boost Disney's share price at the expense of TSG and other profit participants. Quote, at its root, it is a chilling example of how two Hollywood behemoths with a long and shameful history of Hollywood accounting, defendants Fox and Disney have tried to use nearly every trick in the Hollywood accounting playbook to deprive TSG, the financer who in good faith invested more than $3.3 billion with them out of hundreds of millions of dollars. Can you imagine investing that much money and then getting screwed over on the back end? But again, none of this really is that surprising when we're talking about Disney, Fox, and all these other companies. The lawsuit claims that the returns on TSG's investments have decreased dramatically over the years, and an independent audit is said to have revealed enormous reductions in improper charges amounting to as much as $35 million. What's also crazy is how this is affecting Disney Plus stuff, and this is why you can't believe any of the numbers, because they finagle these numbers purposely, so it makes it look like it's doing better for stock reasons. It says the suit also takes issue with the controversial changes to the theatrical distribution windows, with Disney accused of forcing 20th Century Studios to renegotiate with HBO to strengthen Disney Plus and Hulu streaming portfolios, which directly impacted TSG. On information and belief, these deviations from the traditional windowing of Fox's films, in spite of Fox's express and implied obligations, were a direct result of Disney's interference with the RPA in pursuit of its ultimate goal: to prop up its wholly or majority-owned streaming platforms and the share price of its stock using content from other divisions of the company. So basically, instead of them having things longer out in the theaters, they shorten those runs and they put them directly to their streaming services because they know their contracts with these companies are more for theatrical runs. That was the whole thing with Scarlett Johansson. A lot of their bonuses and how everything was structured was how they do well at the box office. Well, when you cut the legs out from under them and just stick the movie straight to streaming, well, now you've just screwed them out on tons of money. And at the very end, it says, Berlinski also cited the recent price hikes of Disney Plus and Hulu and said CEO Bob Iger has pursued this strategy recklessly and with little forethought. Like I said, I am not saddened by this. If anything, they need to keep getting slammed by mainstream media and all these other things, because I think a lot of normies are waking up just to see how bad these companies really are. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. We've seen time and time again how they're trying to indoctrinate children with their agenda and the LGBTQ content, all that other nonsense that they're pushing directly towards children. This is just another factor of just how terrible this company is from a business aspect of things. But let me know what you guys think below about this. Like I said, it's always a good day when you see Disney getting sued and getting screwed over. Like, they deserve every bit of this for all of the nonsense that they have been doing. And I do not feel bad for them in any way, shape, or form. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the video. Hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.